Yeah, there's an assumption that like your dude did it for you, or like you don't know how to do shit. And if a dude rolls up on a bike, then they're immediately like, oh, like that's sick, and like they're not even really questioning like whether the dude did it or took it to a shop. They're the first like fully square lights that I've ever seen like this. On the side, so I have a night scene, and then the other side
is a day scene.
The day scene.
Fala aí galera, vocês estão chegando agora no canal, meu nome é John, eu moro aqui na cidade de Oceanside, na Califórnia. Nesse canal a gente fala exclusivamente aí de choppers. De vez em quando a gente fala de outras coisas também, de carro antigo, de culturas em geral aí, de arte, mas principalmente de choppers. E galera, no vídeo de hoje aí, bem especial, vou estar gravando com uma grande amiga aí, a Cat, que todo mundo aí conhece, né, nas redes sociais como Still Honey. Vou estar deixando o Insta dela, todas as informações, claro. Ela vai estar dando também uma palavrinha sobre ela, sobre a moto dela, sobre essas coisas todas, de ser uma mulher aí no meio chopper. Mas é isso. Antes de começar aí o vídeo, né, deixa aí um like também, subscribe, manda esse vídeo aí para todo mundo que vocês conhecem, para as minas que vocês conhecem aí, que também andam de moto. Vai ter bastante referência. Ela fez a moto dela em casa, né? Então assim, uma moto totalmente artesanal, né, feita à mão ali. Então assim, é bem legal, um conteúdo aí bem massa. E galera, sabendo aí que esse vídeo aí vai estar atingindo aí uma galera a mais, quero também estar deixando aí um Insta da Solidariedade Vegan, tá? Que é um projeto social aí do João Gordo, né, do Ratos de Porão, também a galera conhece pela MTV. Mas é um projeto social aí que acontece em São Paulo, que vem alimentando aí bastante gente em situação de rua. Então assim, queria aproveitar esse espaço aqui, essa voz que eu tô tendo e pessoas me vendo, para poder divulgar também essa ação social aí, que é bem legal, que tem alimentado aí pessoas em estado de fome aí em São Paulo. E eu sei que existem várias outras instituições, outros projetos, mas pelo menos hoje, pelo menos começar de alguma forma, já divulgando aí esse Instagram aí. Quem puder ajudar, né, tem lá toda a informação, entre em contato aí com a Vivi, ela que é responsável aí, que é a esposa do João Gordo. Demorou? Então é isso, acompanha o vídeo aí, continuando aí, chegando ali na casa da Cat, a gente vai estar mostrando pra vocês aí um pouco da moto dela e tudo um pouco mais. Demorou? Bora então, tamo junto, é nóis! Aí galera, chegamos aí na casa da Cat, onde ela constrói as bikes dela.
Huge, dude.
Oh, you know what you can do? Is for your sissy board. Since you already have a tool.
Aí chegamos aqui, o Mário também tá na área. Colou aqui, mandei mensagem que a gente ia vir, todo mundo mora perto. Vamos fazer um ride rapidão. You ready? Aí galera, estamos saindo agora do posto aqui então, sentido leste, eu acho, east, né, aqui. Estamos indo para uma areazinha ali que é meio deserta, tem tipo uma ponte abandonada, lá que a gente vai fazer o vídeo. Tô esperando eles aqui botar uma gasola. So this is Cat, everybody. This is Cat, she's from here, Oceanside. Tatuadora aí também, trabalha com tatuagem, trabalha com artes em geral. And Cat, so this is a 1200 Sportster, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it 883 before, or it was a straight?
Always a 1200, yeah.
What year is the bike?
2002.
2002. One of the last years of carburetor. Still running the stock one. Do you like the stock one? You plan on changing it, or?
No, I like it.
You like it? It's good. You can save some gas too.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah.
They're pretty easy once you get into it.
Yeah. For how long you been building this bike for? Can you even remember?
So I remember it was a week after Born Free last year that I finished it. So it took 9 months to put together. I started out with just the motor. So building like totally from scratch, depending on who you talk to. But
did you have the frame already? Is it
no,
like the original frame, or you
not
bought the
original
frame?
frame. The frame is a custom frame from Flyrite, and it's called a Gunslinger. So that's what the whole bike is kind of modeled around, is like Gunslinger, like desert, fucking cowboy shit, you know?
Yeah.
So
yeah, there's a lot of details like that talks a lot of your personality, like the desert, the pattern on the seats. It's super sick. That's what people love the most and get related. What about this oil bag? So sick and crazy oil bag.
This oil bag is for, I think it came off of a car, and it was just an offer-up purchase.
Yeah.
And it came bare metal, so I just painted it, and it's not done yet. I'm gonna do more painting to it. But it's actually got like a horseshoe welded to holding like an actual mount.
That's true. Oh,
So,
I've never noticed that.
really?
That's so sick. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's kind of hard to see, but I'll probably paint that too.
But when you see it, you can't unsee it.
Yep.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
It's very different. Like, I remember since the first day when I saw this oil bag, I was like, what?
And it's funny
so
because
different.
everyone that saw it when it was just bare metal was like, those are the real deal guys, because a lot of people just thought it was a pill, right? But like, then you realize that it's just this like,
just
I've
a little
never
ball.
seen anything like it either.
Yeah.
It's like straight up a ball.
It's just a ball, literally. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of like weird different stuff. Like this seat was not made for the bike. It was made for a different bike, and this was another offer-up purchase.
What did you have to like fix it? Was it easy to fix it?
Literally just
Two bolts.
Yeah. It was just this guy. It was just about welding this thing.
Yeah.
This guy on.
Do you have the fender before? Where do you got this one? I like the shape, like little.
Yeah, so the fender
Mohawk.
was bought later, and what was cool about this is because it matched like perfectly with the seat, and I love I love the little divot in it. And it just worked so perfectly, and I knew I wanted like the Baja tires on it because I wanted it like kind of dirt bike style.
Make a off-road.
And yeah, so this like it just fits so nicely. Like if it was any smaller, dude, it would not. It would be rubbing because it's close.
I mean, mine's like so close. Mine's almost like 1 feet.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but I want this stance. Like I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more safe too.
I liked this. Like that was my favorite part about this, and then the
little lip
and the width on it. But yeah, this was bought. God, where was this from? I think
tail light, so different.
Yeah, so I welded the chain. It's kind of hard to see, but
oh yeah, there's a
welded
chain.
the chain all the way down. And that was like really weird to weld.
No, but it looks sick.
Yeah, now you have a little hat holder if you need it.
The hat holder.
But this this tail light was from Chopper Fest. And they're normally like $100, but this one was 20, and they're normally
I love the deals. Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, it's usually like horizontal.
Yeah, it's usually horizontal, but I like the vertical because it fit like so nice, and it just like looks like it's floating.
Yeah, looks like a diamond.
Yeah, totally.
So sick.
And I didn't know if it was gonna even. I didn't know if it was gonna work because I just bought it, right? Like,
yeah.
As is. Mario found it actually.
Yeah, always Mario with the deals.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the deals.
What about this tank? It's like a different shape of tank. Kinda.
So this is a coffin tank. When I first, it's a little bit different because it kind of has this like rounded. But I have seen some other bikes with this tank, and when I bought it, it had these yellow stripes. You can kind of like barely see.
Yeah.
But it had these really bright yellow stripes all along this.
Yeah.
So I painted it black, and then I hand painted this
The desert
on the side.
scenario.
So I have a night scene, and then the other side
is a day
is
scene.
the day scene.
Oh, that's so
So I
sick.
got a little bird in there. This was so fucking hard to do.
What was the hardest part?
So I don't
Painting.
have regular paint for it. So I tried to do a stencil. That's why the cacti are the same on either side. But there was so much overspray when I tried to like spray it because the stencil was like coming up.
Yeah.
So then I had to go through and hand paint.
Handmade.
But I was just spraying. I just had a rattle can and I would spray it into a cap, and it was really hot, and so it would start to dry up and start to tack up.
Yeah.
And so yeah, like
I know.
doing all
It's
of this
hard.
was, and getting like all the little weird details and shit. And then I am gonna paint the top of it. I have a plan for the top, but that's why it's not clear coated yet, and why it kind of looks like shit. But
Nah, but it's kind of like mine, which like I painted myself too, like just making some tape lines and painting with like spray paint. I don't care, but like it's what makes us different from everybody else, I guess.
And I didn't want it like, I mean, everything on here is like, it's supposed to look
It
kind of
matches.
like dirty.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
'Cause I ride the shit out of
Yeah,
it, right? So I
yeah.
didn't want it like,
It's not supposed to be clean.
Perfect. Yeah.
We don't have time to be clean.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What about this crazy headlights you got right now?
So
It's new.
I've tried a couple different headlights, but these were an eBay purchase, and they're the first like fully square lights that I've ever seen like this. And they're fog lights, so I can't see shit, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna replace it with LED eventually.
You.
And then I welded this bracket for it, and this is like a temporary thing. I have an idea for the new
We always do
bracket.
temporary things that takes forever to change.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
true. Yeah, but they like, it works.
No,
It's
that's what
on there.
matters. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I don't look at my welds, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I have one
that
too that
works.
is also fog light. I'm thinking if I'm gonna do like, I have the same one as mine, and I don't know if I'm gonna do like one over the other, or if I'm gonna do one here and one on the frame.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of like that.
I want to see it.
Yeah,
I want
you
to put the
have to see
bracket
it.
and see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's ready. I just want to ride first,
Yeah.
and then I'll like work on the bike.
Yeah, I originally was gonna do, if I had the, like how yours are,
Yeah.
if they were gonna be rectangles like that, I was gonna put them side by side. But then I found these,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
was like, these are so different and weird. I was like, I have
Oh
to get
yeah, I
them.
saw today like some rectangular ones, like super
Yes,
tiny.
yeah.
You can put side by side.
Yep.
They
Yeah,
look like
you could do them like
weirdo.
this way, or you know, I think that looks super cool. That was the original like drawing that I did.
Yeah. No, it looks like, I mean,
it's
unique.
weird.
It looks unique.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it
unique.
looks yours. Yeah.
It's unique for sure. I knew I wanted this color too.
square.
I didn't want clear.
Yeah. I think we all in Oceanside are riding yellow lights right now.
I know.
Did you notice
What
that?
is
Me, you,
about?
Mario,
Yeah,
like
I
everybody?
know, totally. I know. Well, they just look.
Is
way
that
thicker.
something?
They're just not bright, but
Yeah.
whatever.
And you have the rabbits too.
These are actually two separate units, so you can actually like
Just bend it.
adjust them in or
Oh,
out,
okay.
which is cool. So this is the only thing. This is the tree that's like holding it.
Oh, right.
So I have them kind of out. Like eventually, I'll probably bring them in a little bit.
It's more comfortable like that,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, I think for longer rides, I was noticing like going out to Arizona and like my shoulder was like killing.
I'm
dude.
telling you, like, mine is horrible. I can't wait to change mine.
Really?
Yeah, but it's the
Dude.
style.
Yeah, I mean this one's actually like.
But it's
I
very
mean, I did
uncomfortable.
over 1,000 miles on this thing. Like it was fine.
Yeah.
It was like it was actually it wasn't. It wasn't that I wasn't comfortable really. If these were like a little bit high, like in more, but I mean,
works so great.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna put. I bought 2 overs, so I'm gonna do 2 overs. But this
2
is
overs?
Yeah, just to bring.
Oh,
it,
is it stock right now or?
It's stock. They're 35s. If they're not, because the look is a little bit more. It's cool for this.
Oh, you're gonna put
But
2
yeah,
over. Yeah, just a little lean.
So, because look at it right now, it's like straight.
Straight.
It's straight. So I have to be careful if I like have it on a hill or something. I have to park it so perfectly.
True.
Otherwise, like it'll.
And doesn't matter if you change the stand.
No.
Yeah.
No, I mean I could shorten it, but it's already. This bike is so low. It's already like so close. So I'd rather just. Like,
just keep it and make it. Yeah.
Yeah, just
raise
it up
it.
so it just like dips
Perfect.
a little bit more.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
high pegs too.
Yeah.
I need some. I'm the only one without right now. They
I know,
help a
I
lot.
Like these.
Yeah.
That was a swap. That was at the swap.
Swap
Fine.
meet. Sick.
Again, another one.
Yeah.
I found. Yeah, there's a lot of shit that I still want to do.
Yeah, that's one of the
sounds
questions I
fun.
got on YouTube was like, what are you planning to do next on the bike? You would say, if you want to talk about it.
Paint. I'm painting, I'll just tell you, a scorpion on one side and then a snake on the other.
Uh-huh.
So just
Sick.
kind of like, you know, matching
the
those
style.
two, the style. And then I'm doing some crazy exhaust shit. So these are like, they're basically drag pipes, but this one goes like, it kicks out a little bit and up slightly. So it's like a little bit different, but these are basically just like stock drag pipes. I'm gonna do some crazy shit that
Some
I
crazy
haven't
things,
seen,
yeah.
seen before.
Yeah.
But
I'm doing crazy ones too. I bought one that is like, it goes like around it here
yeah,
and goes up here, but we're doing up. I'm doing
Ooh.
up pipes now.
like
on that
full
bike.
on up sweeps.
Yeah, up here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, with
I'm
the
doing like mid.
fishtails.
I don't even know what to call it. It's not drag,
Yeah.
but it's not up sweeps. It's like.
I want to
like
do
Marius.
crazy ones because the bike's not fast already, so fuck it. At
So
least
might
gonna
as
look,
well.
might as well look cool, you know?
I'm wondering like how it's gonna sound. I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Cause like, I didn't realize that was such a thing. Like, how is it gonna sound? Because I like the way it sounds right now. I wish it was a little louder, honestly. But
It gives a little good pops. I can hear.
know, it's not. Yeah.
No, but it's good. Like bike is running. You just came back from a long trip with
Yeah.
it, so bike
Yeah, and it did.
solid.
It did great. It just had some electrical issues, but it was just like a little pinched wire. And then.
Cause yeah, like you don't have much like electric on this bike. It's just like mine.
It's
It's
not. And
just
then
for the lights.
I don't know if you've ever noticed, but all of my wires are the same color because I didn't like the blue or the red.
Oh yeah.
So then I
And
had
then
to
you never know
label-
what's the positive now.
Well, I labeled. You can barely see it, but I labeled some of them. Oh, there we go, where it says blue. That says blue.
That's
so you
crazy.
can tell.
So then you know what's the positive.
Yes, because I didn't like.
Oh,
I wanted
yeah, all the
everything to
wires were
match.
white.
All of them are white. Yeah, which is ridiculous. But
That was funny. I never noticed that
It's
because
so stupid, but I was like, yeah. And then,
No, but it
yeah,
looks
I got
cool,
the
it
black
looks
and the
cool.
white too.
oh yeah.
All twisted up. Yeah, you can. I mean, it's.
We ride it
Yeah, and this is. I don't know. I think it's leaking from
a little bit.
somewhere, but. it's
Yeah,
not
maybe
too
a little
bad.
bit here.
Yeah. But it's honestly
It's
like
fine.
it's not leaking that
Nah.
crazy. But
Just because we never like wash the bike. We never do like detailing
No.
on the bike. It's just
No.
like
no, just
the only way to wash the bike is when we got rain.
yeah.
And then wash the
Yeah,
bike.
exactly.
No, that's sick. And have you ever like you don't want to change for chain, right? The belt?
Oh, dude.
You don't want it, huh?
No.
Fuck no.
No, I've seen how many issues people have with chains.
Yeah.
Is yours chain?
Mine's chain.
Well, okay, how do you feel about it?
horrible.
Yeah, dude,
I just had to
like,
replace it and it was like $100 or something.
yeah, it's expensive. I don't like that it
Tack,
has
tack,
this
tack,
like
tack.
jolt
Oh,
thing
yeah.
when you're going through gears.
The
I
play.
hate that. And like as long as you're
It's
not
smooth.
super hard on it, like the belts don't fucking break.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to tighten them up all the time. Like I hate like the whole tightening of the
Adjusting,
chain.
yeah.
Dude, that shit's annoying.
You're right.
They look cooler, right? But
Yeah.
like also they're a pain
Why?
in the ass.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I bought mine with the chain, so
Oh, that makes sense.
yeah, dude, super sick. Like people are gonna get like super stoked on seeing your bike, and I show like people a lot like on Instagram and also probably like on YouTube some shorts.
Nice.
People ask a lot about like how it's being like a girl in this world like of bikes, like full of men, and like how was mainly, let's say like in the beginning first, and then we can say like how is it right now, because I don't know, did you feel like a change from when you started, like when you came to this chopper world
Right.
for right now?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. I think like when you first get into it, you kind of have to like earn your stripes a little bit. And when I was first doing it, I was first building it, and I was kind of like learning and maybe not like doing shit, but like maybe not doing it right or like the most efficient way, or like I didn't have a fucking workbench or anything. Like I was just working like out of the garage. I think like being a chick in this world is like you kind of have to do everything yourself, otherwise you don't get like the credit. Yeah, there's an assumption that like your dude did it for you, or like you don't know how to do shit, or like, and if a dude rolls up on a bike, then they're immediately like, oh, like that's sick, and I think you do that. Like they're not even really questioning like whether the dude did it or took it to a shop or whatever. But
and
like,
there's so many dudes that takes the bike to the shops and pay
exactly.
for builders, you know.
Yeah, which is like, you know, I mean, not everyone has to be a builder, but like if you want to have that kind of reputation in this world, it's definitely, it takes a lot more, I think, to do if you're a chick. But I'm okay with that.
But I feel like it's been changing
A
lot recently.
Yeah.
Like you said, there's a lot of girls showing up and showing their bikes and showing the work too. Nowadays the shows have even like the special spot for the girls, and like it's crazy, like the community is building.
It is. It's slow, but it's happening, which is really fucking cool. And you can tell like some of the chicks that have built their shit, like you can tell, you know what I mean? Like it has their personality in it, and like, and a lot of women have like really good attention to detail, and you know, just they're gonna look different just because they're influenced by different things too.
Yeah, and also like we were talking earlier, you also don't need to have the craziest bike to be happy like riding the bike.
No.
Like you can just do a little thing here, a little thing there, as long as like you're happy with your bike, just go fucking ride it, right?
That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Like it doesn't fucking matter like what anyone thinks about it, as long as you love it, right? And it's like, that's what it should be about. That's what it's supposed to be about. And it all takes time, right? Like it's all just takes time and patience, and
people think
money,
everything's
and
also plug and play, like you're just gonna buy it and put it on your bike.
right.
It's
and
not like that.
it's not gonna be where you want it to be, like for a long time. So like love it while you have it as it is.
Every time I stop to do something on the bike, I really stop, because I know it's gonna take a while. Doing the rear end on my bike now, I really thought was gonna be just the CC bar and that's it. But from CC bar, I bought a tire, and then I had to buy a chain, and then buy this and buy that, and it's a whole new bike.
It's always, if you want to change anything, like I wanted to change this to a Springer front end, and then realizing, first of all, the bars don't work with the Springer, and then it was hitting my tank, like I wasn't even able to turn, because it was like hitting right here. So it's like, you want to change one thing, you're gonna change five things. At least. You know?
So sick, dude. Thank you so much for like this little video interview showing your bike to the Brazilian peeps. And yeah, like how people can find you on social media or...
Social media is steel_honey.
Mhm.
Steel like the metal. Yeah, that's my Instagram.
I'm gonna be showing people here on the screen like some of your tattoo work too, like people can
sick.
follow you and see what's
Cool.
about.
Yeah, I do hand poke or stick poke tattoos.
Yeah.
No machine.
Sick. Thank you so much, dude. See you on the road. Isso aqui, galera, uma estrada abandonada, tá ligado? Já é uma estrada desativada há muitos anos, mas é da hora de filmar